22 men ready to
I
do
need Trey
battle.
Lance and
It's
that to
time
get it
to
out the
dance.
mud today.
And we are underway from Ford Field.
Oh, he most definitely can do it.
A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. This defense tough to run against, and those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that. They went with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's going to be out of bounds right at mid.
This nigga must be hitting the commissioner up. Yeah, pause the motherfucker. After I got one play.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Here's Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. Down to the 25. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Lance finding Kittle, first down San Francisco. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now Lance.
Oh, I just fucked up and threw a pick six.
Picked off at the 14. He's at the 50. 30.
I done threw a pick
10.
six.
And he will bring it back. An interception return from
I threw it to the wrong man.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Well, if you pull up his college highlight reel, you will see no shortage of great throws, and here's one in his NFL debut for big yardage.
And this is going to be a big test early in his career. How accurate can he be on throws like this? If he keeps doing that, he's going to be just fine.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Lance. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Pass rusher extraordinaire. D Ford that time, getting the sack. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gonna throw deep for the end zone.
Ooh, I done threw another pick.
Read it well, and it's picked. And the Lions are going to take possession here.
I don't know why I tried this shit.
And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll maneuver his way forward for
taking that hoe all the way down to the end zone and throwing the pick.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So
2 red zone picks.
Or setting things up for maybe later in the game.
2 red
trying to
zone
establish
picks.
the inside run with toughness.
One of them was
now.
a 6.
Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it,
I gotta
you
slow
could do
down.
worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Definitely got to slow that.
To 1-7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, they headlined the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Here's Dolgala. He'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. So Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath.
Oh, they got play cool and play with start on this.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep.
Come on, bro.
And that's what they attempted to do on that one.
Nigga run. You nigga getting stuck on the blocks going
so
over.
they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Throwing is Dolgala. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Now Dolgala. Yeah, this pass
Ooh, I fucked up.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And it's
boy, he hit a TD.
And they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Lance looking to throw it. And they'll get this on the
Oh my God, bro.
Good contain, no gain on the screen.
Nah, I didn't throw a pick, but my lineman didn't even block this nigga.
What a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they wanted to win games, but
my lineman ran right by this nigga on the screen and didn't even block it.
So what do you think they're hoping to see from it?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cobb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. He'll drop to throw. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. On second down, Swift. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds.
Nah, he tried to go for it on 4th down, and I stopped him.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
You said what?
Happened? He did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Off of play action, here's Lance. Now Lance,
this shit crazy, bro. That nigga is playing on that line, bro, and he is.
Third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go.
Yeah, I got the stream.
This first half. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Lance escaping the pressure, and he's going to go down again.
Yeah, I'm finna just take this out of halftime because that nigga is literally blowing through my nigga, bro.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
And then my nigga Trey Lance don't got his shit yet.
Here comes the 49ers punter.
I would have got the fuck up out of there if I had my shit with Trey Lance.
That's taken on the 25. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Five yards remain on second down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. On first down, Lance taking a shot for Samuel. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
I want to let him get another pick in.
At his own 46. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Oh yeah, he got Prater. I'm asleep. Oh yes, he missed.
But it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love
said
the
what?
blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman.
Oh no, but my line be blocking like a bitch.
Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Damn, how is this slow ass nigga Fitzgerald routing up this nigga?
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Stills on the jet sweep. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
This is Cobb with a catch right side. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one.
They're going to drop
the coverage
it.
has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try it now with Smith.
Fuck!
And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
The only reason I'm running this shit right now is because my plays are already low on the defense I'm trying to run, so I gotta get in something different. And they got the play limit and the play refresh on this hole.
Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
Ooh. Oh, he just creased me.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 45 yards. And the Lions are able to
that nigga just, I was trying to hit stick that nigga.
Extra point by
Alright, I gotta score.
Good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
See, one thing. After this game, I gotta go do every formation how I like it. Cause like I didn't know we had the play sheet on this hole.
And their deficit a little wider than it was.
Play cool down shit.
Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
And that nigga is eating on that line, bro. This shit crazy.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left.
That nigga's on that line going dumb.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Lance.
Oh my gosh, bro. Right when I say, hey, this nigga is there. Alright, bet. I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do.
I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is...
Bro, this nigga is going dumb on that motherfucking...
Right now, this has not been his game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lance. Nowhere to go.
Bro.
He lost the football. And the Lions have
I ain't gonna lie, there's nothing I can do, bro. I double teamed him on that play.
To get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands. And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking.
It's literally nothing I can do.
On the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
There to stop him on the defensive
nigga
side.
playing on the D line, bro.
That's a really nice play. Able to stack that.
I don't even got time to read no routes. Like right when I say hood, he is truck sticking that nigga.
Allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Now a man open down the middle of the field. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I done lost his bitch. And this I get right. He finna run a timeout. It's 14-0 or 17-0.
I ain't tripping though. Once Trey Lance get that X factor, he not catching me.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
I literally can't do shit. Babies, I can't. And niggas on my top.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did in the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Working from the gun, Lance. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before.
Like, I got to get that whole eye so fast right now, bro.
20 yards. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way.
That nigga reading everything on that line, bro. This shit amazing.
But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a full.
This shit amazing.
Now whistles.
Fuck.
I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. So
bro, this nigga going crazy on this D-line.
That false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Again, it's Lance.
Oh my God, I hit the wrong button.
Almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football.
Tried to hit the fucking running back.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On third and long, it's Lance.
Oh, Trey Lance, I need that.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And they'll go for it. Lance.
I should have hit triangle.
Complete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and tried.
I can't do nothing with that D-line. That shit fucking me up.
In terrific field position.
I can't do nothing. That shit fucking me up, bro.
And some good tackling there.
He's blowing my lineman up every play.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He trucked the nigga on that screen and then ran to the screen and caught a nigga.
Once again, it's Swift. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
That's all right. We're going to get right.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does. If their offense
crazy.
goes out
I just
now
can't
and
score.
makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
And still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. From midfield, here's Lance. Flush to his right.
Bro, D Ford is too fast, bro. This shit crazy.
After tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Lance to throw it.
Fuck the linebackers on shit.
That's knocked down and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 46 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Lance.
This nigga Trey Lance is throwing that hole. I don't know, bro. That was a bullet pass, and that hole looked like a lob.
This team's gonna have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance, he's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Bro, this
but
is
an
crazy.
49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there?
Oh God,
lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Throwing now is Lance.
Bro. The pocket breaking down so fast.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, I think a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. He needs better protection, that's for sure. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance.
Oh, I missed Debo. I missed Debo.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it.
I'm so worried about the D-line now. It's hard for me to even focus on the goddamn receivers.
Hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Try it here. He's back to throw.
Bro, look at this shit, bro.
Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
A nigga is truck sticking the lineman and instantly getting to me, bro, before I can do anything.
Ready to begin their drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter. And now can really take some time.
It's not the defense for sure. I'm clamping this nigga. This nigga, that shit is impossible. Ain't nobody doing that shit every play.
Still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
On the move to his left.
Come on, 32. What are you doing?
Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here comes the Lions punter now.
I've never played a nigga who just can just do it every play.
With his first punt. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the 49ers
I'm double teaming this nigga and everything.
Territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank.
Oh my God, bro. I'm getting hit every fucking time. Then he caught a pick 6 off that shit, bro. Damn, that shit frying me out.
Touchdown. Cybert on for the PAT. And the lead is now 24.
That's it. And they got 2 TDs off pick 6s.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I can't do nothing though on offense. No cap. Every time I say hut, niggas is getting ran through.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points.
And now he can't run through them niggas now.
As you move on to the next one.
The Lions will use the first of their
I ain't do nothing.
It's just their first.
I didn't double team. I didn't do nothing that play. And that nigga blocked that nigga the whole time.
Complete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The Lance going to throw.
Not this time.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And he trucking that nigga. He doing everything.
For their 3rd and final timeout. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Lance now on 1st down. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
This shit amazing. I applaud that niggas, and nothing I can do to stop that shit.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Look. Nigga is getting through them niggas every play.
We're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. One final try now for Lance. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game,
made me
but
even
got
more
in the
mad
end
than I
zone, got a
scored.
2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown.
I ain't even gonna get mad at it. I just gotta find something to stop this shit.
Down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a success.
I beat that nigga in all aspects. Except turnovers.